Do you guys have any thoughts? Anything you want to bring up today for the intro?
I've never had a thought.
I'm depressed.
Me too.
I mean, listen, me too. In the timeline of when we are recording this intro, which is not the same timeline as life, there is one thing I'm looking forward to, you guys. It's coming up in October, which is a month away. No, it's Fat Bear Week.
What?
Do you guys not know about Fat Bear Week?
I don't know. I'm ignorant and stupid.
Fat Bear Week. The Fat Bear Finals from the Katmai Conservatory, or Conservancy, which is a park somewhere. Where is this? No, it's in Anchorage, Alaska. So they have a bunch of live stream cameras set up to monitor their park and monitor the bears. And it is getting time where the bears are getting fat for winter.
Nice.
So they have a bracket-style tournament where you get to vote on who the fattest bear is.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Isn't that something that you can objectively observe? How do you vote? Like...
Well, because they can't like get a weigh-in on the bears, so you have to like look at all the pictures and decide which one of these bears is the chunkiest bear.
Wait, is there like... Okay, I have to think about this. Like... Is it like, okay, because I would get it, I think I would get it more if you were betting which bear will become the fattest bear, since, like, that's, like, trackable and observable, but I'm confused on how do you vote for something which is objectively observable?
Well, they put it to a vote. Everybody says which bear is fattest, and then, I mean, usually there's a pretty good consensus on which bear is fattest. It's mostly about observing the bears as they become fatter and fatter for winter, and then finally we have one bear, and he is the fattest bear, and he is the fattest bear.
What does he win? What does he get?
Nothing. He gets the respect and acclaim of the internet. He's a bear. He doesn't care about prizes.
So you're telling me that we thrust internet fame onto this poor fat bear, and then like 2 weeks from now he's gonna eat a rabbit and somebody's gonna fucking cancel him? That's not fair. That's not fair for the bears.
Listen, he is supposed to be eating rabbits. That's how he becomes the fattest bear, or she. I think last year's winner was a female bear.
Or they. A non-binary bear.
Yeah, you never know.
A non-binary bear. Non-binary.
All I'm saying, Kat, is that like if PETA fucking hears about this, does PETA know about this? Kat, I know that you made a joke. Does PETA know about this?
Non-binary.
Listen, Caitlin, PETA's too busy baking bread, okay? He doesn't know what's going on.
Thank you so much, Hannah. I was also like desperately wanting to make a PETA joke, but like I couldn't do it myself, and I'm so glad that you came here for me and you brought it home to PETA.
I think it's so important, like in these dark times, that we have things to cling desperately to. And for Kat, that's the fattest bear. And I love the bear. And you know, if my fulfilling your joke setups can be that for you, I consider that a job well done.
Thanks. And you know what? Earlier, off of the recording, if Kat and I telling you about various animal penises can be that happiness for you, Hannah, I'm so glad.
Thank you.
We're all just trying to make it through. We're in month, what, 5?
800, 9,000.
Well, I think I'm supposed to say let's play D&D. I hope that gives everybody some serotonin.
Nice.
I'm so tired.
Who is everyone? Does anyone know?
Hello. Hello, I'm Kat, and I am a robotic hologram of your DM.
Who goes next?
I think it's me.
Yeah.
Always Caitlin.
I thought
every
so.
single time.
But there was a silence.
Hello, I'm Caitlin. I play Corbin. I just don't have any jokes in my body right now, so I might as well be fucking dead. Take me out.
Good one. I'm Hannah. and I play Slake, or something.
Nice.
I think that's good.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so last time you departed from the Horsemaster's fields and said goodbye to your new friends there. You headed south, where you met a young woman on the road who was singing a song that was maybe about you guys.
Ooh.
Very cool. You're very famous. And she also was very cryptically like, hey, there's this thing called the Grey. Don't go into it. And you guys went, seems cool. Let's go into it. And you entered this little forest of weirdness and met a strange child who is a demigod, maybe, who was very obsessed with figuring out which one of you was the leader. And when you would not tell them which one of you was the leader, they took you to a temple, where the two of you were immediately separated, and that's where we are now. Slake, in front of you, the shadows move in swirling patterns, like a dense crowd of dancers. Corbin, you are surrounded entirely by these shadows, in a cocoon. You hear the Grey's voice. Okay, which one of you's going to be the leader?
Oh man, I can't ask Corbin what his vote is.
Oh, our democracy. Where's Slake?
Okay, so Kat, you said that Corbin's in a cocoon, whereas I can see them, like, dancing around.
Yeah.
Well, out of character, I guess. What do you think we should do, Caitlin?
I don't know.
I mean, you have magic. I don't know if that makes a big difference, so
Yeah.
maybe you should be the leader?
I was thinking I was gonna, like, light a fire and see if that does anything.
Because, yeah, like, I don't really have much. Like, I can hit things, so maybe you should be the leader.
Okay.
I think I'll say, well, Corbin's been around longer, so maybe he should be the leader.
Corbin doesn't say anything, but he does cast Produce Flame to see if that does anything to the shadows.
The shadows move away from you, Corbin, and you are able to see. In front of you, there's a door, and to your right, there is a glass wall. You can see Slake standing on the other side. Slake, you do not see any change in your surroundings.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh, Corbin waves to Slake and says, Slake, I gotta know what your vote is.
I can't see.
You can now hear Corbin.
Corbin? Corbin, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Oh, I can't see you at all, but I can hear you.
What's your vote? What do we do? What's your vote? I lit a flame.
Well,
I did it without your vote. I'm so sorry.
no, that's
Slake.
okay. I understand. Sometimes you gotta make tough decisions. Well, if we have to pick a leader, you're the one with magic, and this seems like a kind of magic-y place, so maybe it should be you?
You've already decided. He's the leader.
Oh.
And the Grey, you can't see them, but you can hear their voice. And Corbin, you do see the Grey. And they're standing next to you. So you're the leader now, and you've got to lead them through.
Oh.
And the Grey motions to the door in front of you, Corbin.
Are the shadows still there?
The shadows have cleared for you.
Okay.
You are able to see you are in a room, there is a door in front of you, and a glass wall on your right. So you can view Slake.
Can I see, like, is there a door in front of Slake?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Slake, you cannot see that there's a door in front of you.
Oh, I can't? What do I see? Just a wall?
Nope. Slake, you are just in a room of dancing shadows.
Okay.
But the door is in front of Slake.
Yes, you can see the door in front of Slake very clearly. Corbin, when you look into the glass wall, you don't see the shadows.
Okay.
It looks just like a normal room. You can see them at the edges, peering through some sort of whatever shadowy barrier they exist behind, but they aren't obscuring your vision.
Okay. I say, Slake, I think I think this is like a corporate team building exercise.
Oh, man.
So, I think you have to, there's a door in front of you. Can you see it?
No, all I can see are these weird shadowy thingies, and they're dancing around. I mean, it looks like they're having a great time, but I don't see a door.
Okay, well, there's a door in front of you. You gotta go through it. You just walk right on forward. I'll come with you.
Is it an open door?
It is closed.
It's closed.
Is there like a knob?
Cat, is there a knob? Yes. Yeah, there's a knob. You reach out with your little hand and feel for it.
Okay. I reach out to see if I can find the doorknob.
You do. You find it easily, and you are able to open the door without any trouble.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Can I see anything in the next room?
No, it is just more of these dancing shadows.
That tracks.
Kat, can I open my door as well?
Yes.
Okay.
And Corbin, you open your door, and you see in front of you there is a room. The walls and floor are thick with these moving shadows. On the opposite side of the room, there is another door.
Is there still, like, the glass on the other side? Can I
Yep,
still see?
and you can still see Slake.
Okay.
Slake is in an identical room. Slake, you cannot view any of this. It is just impenetrable shadow in front of you.
Got it.
Okay. And the shadows are, like, on the floor dancing, you said, Kat?
Yes. They're
Okay.
all across. You can't, like, make out many details of the floor or the walls. Like, you can see occasional little gaps if you want to make a perception check on that.
Yes. 21.
21. You see that the walls are dotted with holes.
Can I investigate one of the holes?
Yes. When you step into the room, please make a dexterity check.
Okay, alright, well, there we go. Oh, hell yeah, these dice rule! That is 20, but not natural.
Okay, you hit the deck as arrows shoot out from the walls.
Oh.
When you are on the floor, you can see there is a pattern of pressure plates hidden underneath the shadows. And I am going to send you this, Caitlin.
It's just like a deadly team building exercise at corporate America.
Exactly.
Okay, Caitlin, here is the image.
Oh, I see. So just Caitlin gets it.
Oh, that makes sense, actually. That makes
I
sense.
see.
Okay. So it's long, and then at either end is the doors that we came through?
Yes,
Okay.
you are starting on the left side.
Okay. And I assume Slake's situation is identical?
Yes, identical to yours.
Okay. And the door, does it span the width of the room, or is it right in the center?
Right in the center.
Okay. All right, I got this. Okay. Slake.
Should I go in?
No!
Oh, okay.
Yes, but go in on the right. So step to the right.
Okay.
Basically, there's pressure plates and there's arrows in the wall. So if you do step on something and it feels like it goes down a little bit, you better just get on the floor.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. We're gonna get you. We'll deal with it. I'll get it.
Okay,
fixed.
how far to the right do I step?
Like as far as you can.
Okay, I say, and I take my first step in very carefully, and I lean. I try and stretch my foot out kind of as far to the right as I can.
All right, you make it to the first clear spot of floor.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm all right.
Now the next one is the next one that's safe to step to. It's on the left, but you have to walk forward a little bit.
So like diagonally to the left?
Yes, exactly like that.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll give it a go.
Okay. I want to walk forward to the like precipice of it, and then I'm gonna say, okay, Slake, walk until I tell you to stop, and then just like stop right away.
Okay. And I start going in that direction.
And I tell them to stop as soon as they get to the edge of the plate.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, stop. And then now just take a big old diagonal step to your left.
All right. And I do.
Okay. Cat, are they alive?
They are currently alive.
I think Kat will tell us when I die.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. So we're gonna do that again. But the next one is diagonally to the right.
All right. And I go ahead and I do.
And so then as soon as Corbin sees Slake get to the edge of the plate, he says, "Okay, stop and take a big diagonal step to the right this time."
All right.
And Slake, you feel something shift just a little bit under your foot as you step to the side, but you make it.
Okay, I'm fine. We're good. It's all good.
Oh my god, I hate this. Okay, this next one coming up, it's all the way across, hamburger length.
Hamburger?
So the room...
Hungry boy.
The room is a hot dog. it's long and narrow, and then there's like 2 plates right next to each other, the whole width of the room, hamburger length, hamburger wise.
Corbin, which way do I go?
So you have to jump or something. You have to crawl on the wall, or you have to do something, because it's a long. So you know the length that we've been walking,
Yeah.
and then you stop. That's how far you have to jump on the right.
You want me to jump all the way to the right?
No. Okay.
Love it.
So okay, let's try this. Okay, walk until I tell you to stop.
Like forward?
Yes.
Okay. And I do.
Okay, and then when Slake gets to the edge of the plate, I say, okay, stop.
Got it.
Now there's a plate in front of you, and you have to jump over it, because there's also a plate right next to it on the other side.
So I have to jump over 2 plates.
No, you have to jump over just the one plate.
Oh. Okay.
But, so, you're gonna have to jump forward, so it's like a long distance. It's the whole distance that you just walked forward.
Oh.
You have to jump that far again. Straight ahead.
Like how many feet is that?
Cat, how many feet is it?
8.
It's like a 8-foot long jump.
Oh. I'm gonna take a look at my
Yeah, take a look at your jumping.
jumping.
Or you can move your strength score if you get at least a 10-foot running start. But if you are doing a standing long jump, you can only leap half your strength score.
Half of 19.
8.5. I'm still going to have you make an acrobatics check, but it will not be at disadvantage.
Okay, let's go. Ooh, okay. Acrobatics. Okay, well that's only a 10.
Oh no! Slake, you are so close to making it. But you feel as your foot comes down, like just the back of your heel touches a plate that sinks into the ground. Please make a dexterity check.
Oh, that's better. Okay. So that is going to be a 15.
15. All right, that is just enough. You hit the deck, and an arrow whizzes past the top of your hair as you hit the ground.
Cool. I'm going to just stay on the ground and heavy breathe for a little bit.
Slake!
I'm fine. It's all good. We're doing great.
Okay. Oh my god, okay. No, I have to do it now.
Are you suffering from high-quality podcasts? You see, quality podcasts stimulate parts of your brain, leading to an irksome condition called thinking. But suffer no more, my friend. Introducing Discount Storytime's blend of fictional nonsense and rancid gibberish to provide soothing relief. Try Discount Storytime today. Available on most podcast catchers and at discountstorytime.com.
Consult your healthcare provider before listening to Discount Storytime. Not intended to treat unicyclitis, pickleball liver, or jittering expectations.
Yes, now please, Corbin. You definitely do not have that high of a strength score.
Well, I do have my
Jumpy boots.
So.
Oh, that's your boots of jumping.
Hell yeah, my
Finally,
jumpy
they come into
boots.
play.
So I'm gonna use my jumping boots.
Do
I
it.
can't remember exactly what they give me, but
They will give you advantage on this check. Let's put it like that.
okay. Don't even need advantage. That was a 21.
Oh, nice.
So
You jump real good.
I jump
Corbin,
real
your
good.
jumping boots, they jump you across easily.
They take me there. They
Mm.
take me there.
All right.
So then after Corbin gets across, he says, like, are you
I'm doing
Where are
great.
you?
I'm
well, I can see you. You're on the floor. You look dumb. Okay, stand up.
I stand up.
And then the door's right ahead of us, but there's another plate on the left. So go through the door on the right side as much as you can. So do not go to the left, just walk forward until your hands hit a little wall.
Okay, as right as possible.
Nope, just forward. The lid.
So straightforward.
Straightforward. And then put your hand on the lid.
The lid?
The lid.
The lid.
The lid.
Okay, I go put my hand on the lid.
Okay. And then do you feel like a door on the wall?
I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Kat, this is so technical. Kat, does the door open to the right or to the left?
It opens to the left.
Okay, so the handle of the door is on the plateless side, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Corbin says, okay, go, once you feel the wall, feel around very carefully to the left of the wall until you find a doorknob.
Okay. I think I found it.
Okay, and as I'm telling Slake to do this, I am also doing the same thing because I want to be able to see into the room ahead before I tell them to go in.
All right.
Okay, I open the door. What do I see?
All right. You see a new room in front of you. Slake, you see nothing.
Okay.
This room is, again, the walls are obscured by shadows. If you'd like to examine them, you might notice something.
Okay, I do. I want to do a perception check on the walls. Oh, that's like way over 20. I forgot how good my perception is.
There are horizontal gaps in these walls. Like long horizontal gaps in various stacked patterns.
Can I investigate the floor?
Yes. You do not see anything on the floor. You can roll for it, but
Can I cast Find Traps, Cat?
Yes, you can. You can cast Find Traps.
I'm gonna cast Find Traps.
Find gaps.
Mind the gaps. Find the gap. I don't think you have to roll anything for that. You just say you cast it. So, yes, there's a trap in this room. You guessed correctly. There are swinging blades which will come out horizontally from those gaps in the wall.
Horizontally?
Yes, they swing at, right at head or body or leg slicing level.
How high is the lowest one?
Great question for you to not know.
How high is the lowest one, Kat?
I'm going to send you a picture.
Okay.
So the bottom of the picture that I'm sending you, Caitlin, is the floor.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Is it really bad? Are we going to die, Caitlin?
This is like Morse code. Okay. So the bottom of the picture, the bottom of the white space is the floor.
Yes.
Okay. And so that lowest one at the far end, how leg height, how low is that?
Or how many feet?
The lowest blade is 6 inches off the ground.
I want to take, do I have like a food or something? Like an apple or?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to throw it in the room and see what happens.
Blades swing out from all of those gaps in the wall and slice up that apple into many little juicy chunks.
Okay, Slake.
Yeah.
So this next room, it has swinging blades.
Okay.
That go. Wait, okay, I have another question, Kat.
Yeah.
This lowest blade here, there's another one right at the front that looks almost exactly the same height. Is that one actually higher or is it lower?
That one is higher.
Okay, so we could potentially crawl under that one.
Yes.
Okay, because I was gonna say there's like no way otherwise. Okay, cool. All right. So Slake, this room, it's got like blades, coming out of the walls horizontally.
Great.
And you still have to be careful not to step on that plate that's to the left of the door that you're about to go through. But you need to be, like on the ground and crawling like a little worm.
Okay. Like all the way across the room?
No, just when you enter the room. I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay, I'll try, I say, and...
Okay. Pretend that you're Darius.
I do that all the time. So I...
That's embarrassing.
I do as Corbin said, and I carefully avoid the plate that's to the left of me, but I get in... Well, I crawl into the new room, like, literally, like, on my stomach.
Perfect. A blade, you feel the wind of a blade, like, sweep over the top of your head, Slake. And Corbin, do you do the same thing?
Yeah, I do the same thing. Yeah.
Yes, you see the blade sweeping, it's trimming the tops of your little wispy hairs.
Oh, my little wispy hairs. I needed a haircut. It's all right. Do I see those juicy apples on the floor, Kat?
Oh, no.
Yeah, you do.
So I do pick those bad boys up as I crawl past them. I just pop them right in my little mouth, waste not, want not. Then I say, it's like, okay, so we're gonna crawl forward until I tell you to stop crawling, okay?
Are you eating right now?
Oh, no. No, this is a serious moment. I would not be eating right now. And you hear the undeniable sound of an apple being crunched between human teeth.
Okay.
Yeah, that bug breakfast wasn't as filling as you thought it was.
No, it wasn't. I needed more.
All right. I do as Corbin has instructed, and I crawl until he tells me to stop.
Okay, and then as we approach the one that is, like, too close to the ground, I say, okay, stop.
Okay.
And Kat, are these blades continuously coming back and forth?
Yes.
Can you, like, stand up here
Okay.
or no?
No. Because there's one right above you. Okay, hold on. Is there a pause between when they come, Kat?
Why don't you make an investigation check?
15.
15, you are able to count out the pattern,
Okay.
and there is a 2-second gap between when the blade above you swings and the blade in front of you swings.
Jesus.
So it'll be a tricky needle to thread.
Okay. Slake,
Yeah.
can you climb walls with your picks?
I mean, probably.
How confident are you that you can do that scale of 1 to 10?
What are the walls made of here? I can't see them really well.
We'll say it's slate.
Okay. It looks like slate with a T, not slake with a K.
Oh, okay. I think so. I think that should be soft enough that I could get a pick into it.
Okay, we could do this. Okay, so you're gonna want to back up a little bit. There's a small gap between the blades. Is that gap big enough for a human body or a half-orc body to climb
Yes.
through, Kat? Okay.
The gap between, you can stand up before that middle blade. Yes.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Okay, so crawl back a little ways until I tell you to stop.
Okay. And I do.
Okay, and then when Slake gets to the gap between the blades, I say stop,
Got it.
and I stand up, and I kind of like gauge the distance, and I say, okay, stand up.
Okay. And I very carefully and slowly stand up.
It's like you can feel the blades, like the wind displaced from the blades. There's one right behind your head, and there's one right about at your middle.
Cool.
Okay, Slake, you're gonna want to go to the wall on your left.
Like, just walk right toward it?
Wait, I'm sorry. Nope, the wall on your right.
Okay. So, just walk right toward it?
Yep, just straight right.
And you're sure that that's the right way?
Yes, yeah, that's the way.
Okay. And I go slowly and carefully to the wall.
Do you feel the wall?
I feel it.
Okay, take those picks out, baby, and you climb right straight up.
Okay. I do. I dig them into the wall.
Okay, so I cast Spider Climb on myself, and I climb up, and then I climb over. I'm gonna go first, and then direct Slake, I think, so that I can, like, do it better.
All right.
So that, the lowest blade, Cat,
Mm-hmm.
I want to get to the edge of it,
Mm-hmm.
and then wait for the gap of time. So, like, that blade, what's the gap that I have for that one?
You've got about a 2-second gap.
Okay. So I wait for that 2-second gap. And then I want to fall to the ground and, like, get out of its radius. Under
roll
the-
forward.
Yeah, roll forward onto the ground above, like, on the side.
Yeah. Please make an acrobatics check.
Yep. Okay. That is a 14.
That will not do it. Corbin,
Oh, no.
you mistime your jump by just a hair's breadth, and you take 16 slashing damage as
Jesus.
the blade catches you across your shoulders.
Do you scream or anything?
Oh, yes. I yell. And I say,
Oh, no, Corbin! Corbin, are you okay?
I've died. I've died.
You died!
I'm dead. Oh, Slake, this sucks. You're gonna have to be so very careful.
Great!
Okay. So, get your picks in the wall, climb right on up there, straight to as high as you can.
Okay. What happened to you over there, though, and how do I not do that?
We'll get to that in a second.
Okay. I climb up the wall.
Corbin says, now climb to your right until I say to stop climbing.
Okay. And I do.
Okay, and as he gets right to the edge of those two higher ones, I say, okay, stop.
Stopped.
And Kat, I can see the blades.
Mhm.
Did the blades just go through both rooms? Is that like how that works?
Yes. We'll say that the blades they phase through the glass and go through both rooms.
Okay. So then I'm gonna wait until the blade in Slake's room comes to the glass in my room.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna say, when I say drop, you're gonna drop, and then you're gonna roll forward as fast as you can.
Okay.
Okay. Just super fast, like, just real fast.
I'll try.
And then you should be fine. Okay, so when I say drop, that's what you're gonna do.
All right.
And when I say roll forward, I really mean you're facing the wall right now. You're gonna roll to your right, but like in a forward direction in the hot dog of the room.
I think I understand.
Okay. All right. So then I
All
wait
right.
until it passes just through the glass of my room, and I say, "Okay, drop."
All right. I roll for what do I roll, Kat?
Acrobatics.
Okay.
Godspeed. Your life is in the hands
It's fine,
of
I'll
the
just
dice.
die. So acrobatics, I got
16 damage won't kill either.
I got 13.
Oh, yep. You do not quite make it either, and you drop and you feel the wind of the blade just before, and you know you messed up this timing, and then it cuts through your chest as you drop down, and you have a big 16 point of damage gash along your chest.
Great. I probably also scream. And I'm like, "Oh, Corbin, did I do it wrong?"
Oh shit. No, I mean, well, oh yeah, but we both did. So I think, welcome to the club of having an enormous gash bleeding in your chest.
Are we almost out?
So yeah, stay on the ground and crawl forward until you can kind of feel a door.
All right, I say, and I crawl on the ground, and I assume that I leave a fucking trail of my own blood smeared across it.
Yep. It's great, gruesome. Slake, when you look down at that trail of blood, you notice that it is not the first trail of blood on that floor. You can sort of see between the shadows.
You mean I can see Corbin's blood?
No.
Oh, I get it.
Can I see, is there blood on my floor too, Kat?
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
God! Wait a minute. Does that mean that? Okay, I say to Corbin after I see that. Corbin, I know the Grey said that we were the right people, but do you think that Lala's brother is okay?
I'm gonna say 90% chance, probably not. 10% chance, maybe.
All right, I say.
Kat, it looks like there's room at the very end where the door is to stand up. Is that correct?
Yes, there's a narrow gap.
Okay. So I say to Slake, when you can feel the wall and the door, you can stand up then.
Okay. And I do
Okay.
feel for them, and yeah, once I reach them, I very carefully stand up.
You guys just made it through the Blades room. And you just opened the door. So, Slake, you see another wall of dancing black shadows and nothing visible in front of you, except on the floor there is a torch.
Oh, love it.
Corbin, the room in front of you is empty, and it is a clear walk ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna say to Corbin, so I just see a torch in here, Corbin. What about you?
I don't see anything. It looks clear.
I don't know. I guess we should probably make sure it's safe.
You could perceive or investigate.
I was just gonna cast Find Traps again.
Alright, you cast Find Traps. There is a gas in the room, which is flammable.
And the torch on the ground in front of me is lit, you said, Kat?
Yes.
So, how come if the gas is flammable... Oh, the gas hasn't come out yet.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
You got
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you found it. You got past that one.
Okay, well...
So I also have a flame, though, because I cast Produce Flame. Do I still need that to see, or can I...
Yeah. You do. You do need that to see, yes.
Okay. So I say, okay, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is, like, throw a blanket over that torch, or something.
Why?
Because there's a flammable gas in the room.
Oh! Okay, so I need to get this torch not lit without going in.
Yeah, I would just throw something over it as fast as you can.
Okay! I probably have, we have supplies, so I probably have water in, like, a canteen, right?
Yeah, you also have a cloak.
Yeah, but I was thinking, what if the cloak just catches on fire?
That's true. I wouldn't be that cruel, but that's a good thought.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pour some water from my canteen onto my cloak before I throw it.
There you go. You extinguish the torch.
Hooray!
Okay, and then I put out my flame from Produce Flame. And I say, okay, I guess let's just walk right on ahead, because it was a straight shot besides the fire, I think.
All right, I say, and I carefully take my first step into the room.
Yeah, me too. And I continue. I walk.
All right, we're walking.
Okay, we're walking.
We're walking here.
We're walking.
We get to the door.
Then I feel the handle of the door beneath my fingers.
Yes,
Cat?
you do. You in fact do. You did it. You avoided the trap.
Hell yeah.
Well
Hooray.
done.
Okay. I open the door.
I get on the floor. Everybody walks the dice.
Slake, when you open the door on the other side of the room, you are greeted by the Grey.
Oh, shit.
And they smile and they take your hand and say, "Come on, he did it. You two are the first ones you've ever made it through. Now you can wait with the others until your friend can find him. Then he can pick out which one of you will be his new body." And the Grey starts tugging you along.
Excuse me? Hello, listeners? Is it still me, Hannah? So it would seem. Sweet listeners, as the dawn of this autumn rises over us, whether it finds you hale and whole or weary and lonely, I encourage you to take a walk at sunset and listen to Dirty Calendar. Carve out a little time and step into this safe envelope of sound, haunting and melancholy and tender. As you listen, find yourself reflecting on the fact that we are born with nearly 300 bones, but will die with a mere 206. Time marches inexorably forward, but this evening the breeze is cool and the air smells sweetly familiar, and there is music for you. Which is to say, I listened to Noelle's new album, and I loved it very much. Let it be a balm to you, dear listeners, in this strange season. I tried to come up with words good to say, but honestly, just listen to it, okay? It's really, really good. You can buy the album and download it right away at noellesheary.bandcamp.com, Or you could get it as a physical CD and just carry it around in your pocket with you at all times. Or like you could invest in a duster and then, you know, like you could open it up and you'd have just like a bunch of the CDs in it and like people would think you're pretty cool, I'm guessing. I've heard that about people who wear dusters. What else? Yes, I must thank our beloved new and increasing patrons. And indeed, all of our patrons. Your support is so appreciated and really helps us to be able to commit the time and work that our weird podcast requires to be the best spicy little potato it can be. So, thank you, Full Metal, Emily Boner, Chloe Hausman, and Sky for pledging your support. Another great way to support the show is to leave a review on Apple Podcasts or the podcasting app of your choice, provided that it allows you to leave reviews. And man, y'all just coming in hot with all these dang good reviews, you scamps. So thank you so much to Grimm's Right Hand, Pet Lover 12 less than 3, D Skirin, Bodson Badson, nice, and Prometheus for your sweet reviews, with which we shall sustain ourselves through the dwindling daylight hours in the cold north. And because November approaches, might I suggest, if you haven't already, look into how you can safely vote where you are. For me, that means I've signed up to receive a ballot in the mail, which I will then drop off at my polling place. I'd recommend figuring things out in advance this year, especially, as much as one can. Take care and be safe, dear listeners. And now, on to some words from our sponsors. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to do a voice, and, you know, I'm apologizing for it, but I'm still going to do it. I'm not going to go out and delete it and record it again. It's done. I already did it, actually, but I'm adding this in just so you know that I know what I've done is wrong, and I am sorry, but I will continue to do it, and I've learned nothing. This episode is brought to you by Cobalt Press and Deep Magic for 5th edition. Deep Magic is a book of more than 700 new and amazing spells, with spells for every spell-casting class. Dozens of new subclasses and 16 divine domains from beer to speed and beyond. Dark magic for villains, including blood magic, void magic, infernal magic, mythos magic, and more. Twists on familiar magic such as Fireball, Charm Person, and Raise Dead, plus dozens of new familiars and arcane servants. Find out more at cobaltpress.com and tell them DSPN sent ya. Who was that masked man? We may never know. But I do know that it's time for another ad from one of our amazing sponsors.
I'm Lisa Chen, and I host Behold Her, a monthly podcast that shines a spotlight on women in the world of tabletop games. There are so many women to behold in this amazing hobby, and our experiences as female gamers are as diverse as we are as individuals. Through one-on-one interviews, audio essays, and panel discussions, all centered around a monthly theme, the guests on Behold Her share their unique stories as players, game masters, designers, artists, organizers, and so much more. Their words are inspiring, uplifting, and informative. Check out Behold Her Podcast wherever podcasts are found, or visit beholdherpodcast.com.
Magnificent! And now, a message to Chantel. Chantel, the code word is Sir Chompington. The sleeper agent? Active. You know what to do. Didn't we kind of talk about not, keeping us?
He won't keep all of you, just whichever one he wants to use as his new body.
I'm not really super cool with that, kid.
The door behind you shuts as the Grey has pulled you a step into the room. And you are in a dark space again, and the Grey lets go of your hand and disappears into the shadows. And then, Slake, you hear somebody's voice. Hello? Is someone there?
Hi, I say. Is it totally dark?
It's dark, but when you take another couple steps forward, there is a dim illumination coming from the center of the room. Somebody has a small fire going, and you can see a dozen people huddled around the fire. They don't look well. They are emaciated and pale, haggard. Many of them have cuts along them. One has a bandaged arm that's in a sling. And they look at you and then look away. Yeah, that little creepy bastard got you too, huh?
Well, yeah, me and my friend, but we're gonna bust out of here for sure. How long have you guys been here?
A woman at the back of the group raises her hand, says, I've been here longest. My sister and I came into the woods, and she didn't make it through the temple. It's been about a month, I think. It's hard to tell. We don't see day or night here.
That's terrible. We came in because, we met a girl on the road. Her name's Lala. She said her brother was, well, I don't know if he's here or not.
They all look at each other a little confused and then shake their heads. No, none of us know a Lala.
Oh, I guess he didn't make it through then.
Corbin, you stepped out into a different room. A small, dark room with a single shaft of light coming from the ceiling. In the center of this shaft of light, there is a corpse. It is a man with a very plain face, though handsome if you look long enough. He's wreathed in shadows, the edges of him melting away into the darkness around him. In his chest, there is a dagger buried. It looks familiar, but as soon as you think that, you realize it's not quite right. It looks like one of Phelan's daggers, but it's not the same. It's more beautifully made, sharper, and there is an empty vial embedded in the hilt. The Grey appears next to you and takes your hand, walking you towards the body. All the other gods kept saying he's dead, but I know that can't be right, 'cause gods can't really die, just their bodies. So Father is somewhere in that which isn't, and you have to go find him. You have to. That's why you made it through all the traps, because you're the right one to do it.
Oh. You have a very optimistic view on human capabilities based on acrobatic traps.
The Grey looks at you with... You realize that the Grey is both older and younger than you might have thought. Trapped in a child's mind for a very long time. But still a child. And they look at you and say, You're gonna find my dad, right?
Oh, I'll try. Okay, let's see. Kat, I want to do an investigation check on the dagger, just to see if there's anything still dangerous about it.
Sure.
13.
It is dangerous in that it is a sharp knife, but the vial of poison that is embedded in the hilt is empty.
Okay. I want to take it out of his chest.
Mm-hmm.
And tuck it away somewhere.
All right.
Sexily down my loincloth. So I'm going to go to sleep. I collapse suddenly in front of the Grey. And I want to try and see if I can find their papa.
You open your eyes within the void, and you are back in that darkness that you are a step removed from. And there's nothing. What do you want to do to try and find Vascus?
I don't know if this would work, Kat. You'll have to tell me. I have locate creature. I don't know if that would work, though.
You can try it.
Okay. All right. Let me see exactly what it does. Okay, so I can describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. So I guess I could say his name.
Yeah, Vascus, Maker of Shadows.
Yeah. Vascus, Maker of Shadows. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I sense the creature's location as long as it is within 1,000 feet of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I know that... Yeah. Okay. So I cast Locate Creature, and I say, Vascus, the Shadowmaker.
you feel your magic spider out in all directions from you, and you see it. You see these little stars emit from you and race off through the darkness. But nothing comes back. Vascus is not here. Vascus is truly dead.
This kid wanted to put Vascus in a new body, but that's not even possible then, right?
Yeah, because Vascus is fully gone.
Just gone as fuck.
Yeah.
When a god is killed with castor poison in their system, every part of them dies.
So now you've got to grief counsel this child.
Great. Corbin's really good at that. So
I know. It's a good thing you're the leader.
Yeah. Okay. Jesus. Okay. So I guess Corbin, he is gonna, I guess, wake up.
The gray is leaning over you when you open your eyes. Did you find him?
So, he's definitely dead.
No, he's not. Gods can't die.
I take the knife out of my, booty shorts.
A beautiful phrase.
And I show it to them, and I say, so this is a knife that had a special kind of poison in it. It's called castor poison, and it's the one thing that can kill every part of a god. There's a very bad god named Torva who makes it, and that's who I'm trying to take him down and kill him, because he sucks. He has done this before, and he will do it again. And but he's your papa's. He's at a he went to he's he's
as you're stammering to try and find some words for this child, you see big tears start rolling down their cheeks. Their lip trembles, and then they just begin to wail, and the sound hurts. And you hear it too, Slake. You and the other survivors hear this noise, and the shadows that have been crawling the walls begin to peel away from them and swarm. Around you, the shadows move faster and faster and begin pressing in toward you and the group of survivors. Slake, please roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Actually, Corbin too. You also roll initiative.
Fuck. Well, okay. I didn't kill this kid's dad, but all right.
I know. Get over it.
That's a natural one.
Okay.
All right, I got 10.
Alright, and the shadows got a 14. So, they will go first. First, Slake, they are going to lash out at you. They are going to miss. The first one misses. Alright, then only one of these is going to hit. So, you get hit once by a shadow. A claw reaches out from the darkness and strikes you across the face. It is going to do 9 damage, and your strength is reduced. Oh shit, your strength is reduced by 4.
The fuck?
And then I'm gonna roll for the shadows that are around Corbin while you do some math. Corbin. Oh no. Corbin, this is gonna hurt.
Oh fuck.
Okay, Corbin, you get hit 3 times.
Jesus, okay.
27 damage.
Jesus. I'm about to die.
And your strength score is reduced, luckily, only by 3. Jesus. Because I rolled 3 ones. As you are both hit by these shadowy claws, the temple around you begins to rumble and pieces begin to fall away. Slake, you see a column of daylight in the corner when the roof collapses in. Corbin, the hole in the roof which was shining down on Vascus begins to open wider.
Okay,
cool.
So, as a free action, I think I want to try I don't. You could tell me if I can do this or not. I'd like to take me and the survivors toward the area where the roof is caved in and get into the light.
Yes, you absolutely. I mean, that's your movement.
Yeah, movement.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
All right. Yeah, you are able. Do you say anything to the survivors? Encourage them.
Yeah, I say, let's get into the light.
And they do not need any more prompting than that. Everybody starts tripping over themselves, running towards this shaft of daylight. The survivors claw their way up the rubble to be able to all fit everybody in there. The shadows do not move into the light.
Hell yeah. Okay, and let's see. Am I able to fit in there as well?
Yes,
or...
you're right on the edge.
Okay, cool. So I guess I'll just try. I don't know if it'll be effective or not, but I'll try to physically attack them. So I'm gonna try with my picks, keeping in mind my lowered strength, and I'll factor that in. So that's 7 plus 14, so that's 21.
All right, that will hit.
Cool. All right.
Roll some damage.
Okay, so I've got 13.
13. All right.
Okay, this time I just rolled a 4, so that's 13.
That's still enough. They have very low AC.
Oh, okay, cool.
I guess that's the balance of them being, like, insanely strong.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's 5 plus 4, so that is 9 more damage.
I just realized they are resistant to piercing damage. Alright, so your total damage is gonna be half that, but you are able to fend off one of the shadows, which shrieks as it touches the daylight, and the light reflected off of your picks and shrinks back into the darkness. Corbin, now you're up.
Okay. So I am gonna pull out my little staff, the cool one that has like shit floating on it. And I'm gonna cast daylight on, what do I have, like a bird skull or something on there? So I'm gonna cast daylight on that skull, I guess. And that is going to create a 60-foot radius sphere of light that spreads out from the object that I cast it on.
Alright. The shadows shrink back from you and will not cross the threshold of light.
Hell yeah. Cool. That's dope.
I think that's all your actions. Do you have anything?
Yeah,
you
that's
wanna
basically
say?
all I can do. Yeah.
Okay.
Can Corbin and I still hear each other?
No.
Okay.
All right.
And I can't see them. There's no like glass or anything.
Nope. You are
Okay.
alone. All right. So Slake, or rather, we are back at the top of the order here for both of you. Slake, behind you, the survivors have begun to scale the rubble, and one of them has gotten out of the top.
Oh, good.
And is beginning to help everybody else get out as well. The shadows do slash out at you, but they are now at disadvantage whenever they try and cross the threshold of light. So let's see. Alright, so that is 118, and the rest are lower than that. Does that hit you at 18?
18 does not. My armor class is 19.
Alright, they are not able to hit you this turn. And now for Corbin, they are actually not able to reach you if there's a 60-foot radius of light around you. So you are safe this turn.
That is why I cast that spell.
Hell yeah. Alright, so then it's Slake's turn again.
Cool. So I think maybe what I'd like to do, since they can't, or since it's more difficult for them to hurt me while I'm in this area of light, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should try to attack the ceiling and bring it down. Now, in order to do that, I probably am going to need the survivors to be out of my way. Are they still kind of scrambling to get out, or have they made it out?
They're still trying to get out, but
okay.
I mean, you can shout at them to, get out of the way.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think I'll say to them, make a path for me. I'm going to break in the ceiling and let the light in.
And they all scramble away from you and get as close to the walls as they can while still being within the light.
Cool. So let's see. I could use my flail to try and attack the ceiling. I think that would probably, or my morning star, I should say.
Sure.
Because I think that would make more sense than the picks. So I am going to, go ahead and climb up there and try to start breaking away more of that.
Why don't you roll a strength check for me?
Okay, so that's going to be 15.
15, you are able to chip away at more of the ceiling. Tiles of slate fall to the floor and smash, and then are followed by chunks of the earth above this temple. And a larger pool of light is now available for you to move in.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I think I could also try, I think I'll also shout,
Uh-huh.
because I don't know if Corbin will be able to hear me or not,
Sure.
but I'll shout, like, Corbin, are you in here?
Corbin hears nothing.
Okay.
Corbin, you are in the room with the wailing Grey, who is knelt over their father's body, with their face buried in his chest, sobbing violently.
Since the shadows basically can't attack me anymore, I want to go over to them and see if I can get them to stop doing whatever they're doing.
All right. How?
Oh, Cat, how dare you?
Do you have
ask
calm
me?
emotions?
Actually, let me see if I do. I don't think I do.
Damn.
But
Yeah.
I might have something that I can use instead. Let's see.
Mary does.
Yeah.
Do you have sleep?
I have...
Would charm person work on a demigod?
Probably
You
not
can try.
easily. Yeah, I suppose I could try. I don't want to charm them if I don't have to, though.
That's valid.
They're just a little kid grieving their dead parent.
Yeah.
A little kid trying to murder all these people.
I mean, a little kid who has been raised by a god to not see people as people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like what Farah said. What does it matter if they die today when they're just gonna die tomorrow?
Ugh, typical gods.
Typical gods. I might use that to my advantage, though. I'm gonna go up to the Grey, and I'm gonna put my hand on their little shoulder. Do they react to that at all?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna say, hey, this is just, it sucks a lot, huh? Do they react to that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not supposed to be able to die. I'm not supposed to be able to be alone.
Yeah. That's kind of like more of like a mortal thing, huh? Is like to be able to die.
We're not supposed to be mortals.
I'm immortal. So
They just
I can...
wail. They just wail
can-
louder.
Okay, that didn't help. So, Corbin makes that noise in real life. And says, do you like animals?
The Grey looks up. What?
Yeah, like, what's your favorite animal?
I don't know. What?
Have you ever seen a cool monkey before?
What?
Corbin turns into a cool monkey.
This is the best grief counseling ever.
I'm trying! Corbin's
I'm
so
loving
mad
this.
at this.
The Grey stares at you, and then more tears well up in their eyes. But they take a deep breath and go, "It's a stupid monkey."
Corbin chitters and then does a handstand as a monkey and like kicks his little feet in the air.
The Grey takes another deep shuddering breath and lets out another sob. And then, but around you, the temple is subsiding. The shadows move away. Corbin, will you please roll a persuasion check?
Yes. God help me.
You can do it. You can do it.
I don't have good persuasion. That's a 16.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's decent.
I rolled okay.
Yeah. The Grey takes another deep breath and the temple stills. I say, "Can you turn back into a boy? and help me do something else.
Corbin turns back into a boy, and says, "Yeah, what do you need help with?"
The Grey reaches in to Vascus's shirt and pulls out a necklace that he yanks the chain off of his father's throat, and he puts it on. And then he says, before the last thing he said was that I had to do it now. But I didn't want to, because it's his job. But he said I have to become him. He said that if I call the sacrifice, she'll help me. But I don't know how to call the sacrifice. I don't know who she is.
Oh. Well, the sacrifice is... I kind of know the sacrifice. She can be, mean sometimes, but I know another god who could maybe help you, who's even better, and we could try to... she's missing, but we're trying to find her, and maybe we can help you with that. She's oh, did I hear? I can't remember. Did I hear what Mary named herself?
Yes, you just know. You didn't hear it, but you just know.
Okay. She's the survivor. She's pretty cool. She's like one of my friends.
Maybe that'll work.
Yeah?
I don't know what to do.
Well, we can, so when mortals die, and it sucks real bad, and it hurts a lot on their family, they take the bodies and they put them in the ground, like under a tree or something, so that they can always be there to be remembered and stuff.
He's already where he's supposed to be, in his temple. I don't want this to be my temple. Can't we just bury him here?
Yeah, we could just bury him here.
I have to do something first.
Yeah.
I'm not... The sacrifice was supposed to help me. I don't want to do it myself.
What?
And he points to the knife. Says, I need his heart.
Oh. Well, okay. Why don't you... Why don't you turn around and I'll get it for you, okay?
The Grey does not turn around.
Are you sure you don't want to turn around?
The Grey nods.
Okay. Well, if you decide you want to turn around, you just turn around, and then I'll just do this. And I guess Corbin carves the heart out of this god with the knife.
You are absolutely right about that. That is exactly what you do.
Okay.
And Corbin, as you press the knife to this god's chest, you feel a memory that is not yours welling up within you. Something that has come to you from the void. A memory that Kai has given you through Pavia, passed down, of a different god. A girl on an island scorched by flame, and she became the flame after consuming her father's heart. And you know how to make the cuts. And as the black blood of Vascus leaks over your fingers and you fish his heart from his chest, you know just the way to hand it to the Grey. And you know that they must consume it.
Am I allowed to, prepare it first? Can I Hannibal cook it up so it doesn't taste horrific for them?
Nope.
Okay, well then I hand it to the Grey, and I say, do you know what you have to do?
The Grey nods, and then puts the heart to their mouth, and inhales, and swallows it whole. And the shadows surge into the light, and into the Grey, as they are consumed in every limb with darkness. And Corbin, everything goes black for you. Slake, where you are with the survivors, everything goes still. The shadows have retreated. You and the others are able to climb out. And you are in the forest, which is no longer the strange, misty place that it once was. And Corbin, the next thing you are able to see, you are standing in the doorway to the temple. The Grey, who's no longer the Grey. There's something else now. They're gone. There are just dancing shadows in the forest's dappled light. They have left to become the new Shadowmaker. Slake, you see Corbin step out of the ruins of the temple.
Oh, thank God. I called a Corbin. Corbin, are you okay?
Oh my God, Slake, you're alive. Please don't ever make me console a grieving child. Ever again.
Oh, man. Corbin, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
That must have been awful for you.
Yeah, it was way worse for me than it was for them.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Come here.
Oh, thank you, Slake.
I pat Corbin on the back and I shh them.
Corbin sniffles around for Darius.
You bastard.
Corbin, you hear a shriek from the trees, and then a black feathery mass slams into you and Slake.
Ah!
Corbin! I took off for 10 minutes to go hunting, and you guys just disappear into a creepy forest?
Oh, sorry, Burger Sugar. Listen, I love you. You love me. You know how it is.
Burger Jerger, I'm sorry. Today, we learned that sometimes democracy is bad.
Yeah, sometimes democracy can be confusing, and it doesn't work.
I don't understand why this is the lesson that you're taking from it. The lesson should be, don't leave Burger Jerger behind!
I'm sorry we didn't count your vote, Burger Jerger.
That's why democracy's bad.
I'm just glad we made it out of there. We should help these people find their way back to town or something.
The survivors, after checking that each are okay and unharmed, the woman from earlier comes up and she says, "Thank you for everything you did. I don't fully know what just happened, but if you'd like, we're heading to Deauville, and we'll give you food and shelter there."
Oh, I mean, thank you. Yeah, we are heading that way too. Do you guys maybe... We don't have a lot, but you look pretty emaciated.
It's not...
That's rude. That's rude to say, Slake.
The woman starts to say, "That's not necessary," and then a man shoves her aside and says, "Yes, I will have anything that you can spare."
I cast Good Berry. 10 berries appear in my hand, and they are infused with magic. The berry provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day.
Alright, you pass
Damn.
out these good berries.
Pass the good berries out.
Everyone loves their good berries.
Hell yeah.
And you escort the survivors to Deauville. It's not much further from where you are now. They're quiet, of course, just glad to be alive. And confused. And they all whisper about how this is why you don't get involved with gods. If something feels wrong, just walk away. It's always less trouble.
I like that that's not the lesson we learned.
I know.
The people of Avalis are wary by nature, and it's a lesson that reinforces itself over and over again. But as you reach the edges of town, you look back and see the shadows wave to you from the edge of the forest.